I think Miami's the favorite for Bosh, but again, I don't know anything more than anybody else does. What do you think I mean, what are his options, and where do you see him leaning in terms of what he might decide?
I think he has the best options as far as because everybody needs a big, and I think he's the #1 big out of those threes. I think because you look at his style of play, he can play when a LeBron James or Dwayne Wade, whoever has the basketball, he can step out and knock down shots. I mean, I think also he's a guy who can score where you don't have to just dominate throwing the basketball to him. So Bosh is a guy, and I think he fits in a lot of places. Chicago, I think he fits in with LeBron James wherever he goes, and he fits in with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. Well, and it's not a question of who is he talking to, it's who isn't he talking to, right? He talked on the phone, I think, to 4 or 5 teams last night, and then again meeting with teams today, including Miami. What do you think the best fit DA is for him? And you know, if you were to handicap it, what teams are you looking at the top of his list?
Well, I've said this all along, whether it's LeBron or Bosh or anybody else, if you're talking about playing with Derrick Rose and Joe Noah, it's Chicago. I mean, Chicago's got a better core group than anybody else that cleared all the cap room. They've got a great young point guard. They've got a very good big man. Nobody else has that. New Jersey doesn't have. New Jersey's got the closest thing. Devin Harris is a very good point guard. Lopez is a good center. I think you ask most people would they rather have Chicago's point guard and center or New Jersey's, they take Chicago's. Yeah. I think most people would take Chicago's, as good as those two young men are. So they've got it over, I think, everybody else in terms of what they can offer as a potential package of players. And not to mention, they got Taj Gibson and they got Luol Deng, who's a very solid player. There's nothing wrong with Luol Deng. I mean, he's a good defensive player, hits a jumper. So I've always felt like Chicago's got the best core group.
I'm kind of laughing at myself a little bit here because if you know Chicago, and all the Cubs fans there, being the favorite ain't always the best thing if you're in Chicago. So everybody says they're the best fit for LeBron. They're the best fit for Bosh. We'll see if they wind up landing either one of them.